Hey, what's up, guys? I'm just gonna do a recap of today, January 2nd, start of the new year of 2026. This is today trade that we did. So we did, I believe we did a couple trades, but the main two that really stood out was this PO3 that we took and a trade at 644, which was around here. So I'm just gonna go through the recap of the trade that we did. So I believe it was here. It was on the 1 minute. Um, we had this on the 3 minute chart. We could clearly see that there was a PO3, right, already setting up. There was this accumulation zone that we had, and there was this manipulation that we kept swiping, right? This is the manipulation leg. And then on the 5 minute, when I went back to check, there was this CISD that was forming. And I was telling everybody that above this 719 level, I want to take this long. I believe I was telling somebody above the 719 level, I was like, yo, it's a strong indication of possibly longs that could work out in our favor. And it kind of did. It worked out in our favor, the 719 level. So we had a bullish CISD, and we needed this inversion gap to happen. And then we were supposed to take this long to the highs of the liquids that I had from the previous day. It was at 792, and I believe it was also at 760, the levels I was looking for. It was like a little quick little scalp, but this was the accumulation zone that we had, and this was a manipulation leg down, swiping these internal liquidities, and we had a bullish CISD, and I was looking for the longs from here, and so what I did was I was waiting for it to close above on the 1 minute chart, and of course it was like a big candle that just came out of nowhere. So we were just waiting for it to actually close above. And then right there, right here, it was a candle that closed right above. And what I did was I took the long from here around like 736 ish. So it was around here that I was taking this buy because I saw this candlestick form, and it was a huge engulfing one. I had a quick stop loss at 40 points, and I was targeting like a quick internal liquidity sweep at the highs over here. This was one of the key liquidities right here. 794 was the main one that I wanted. That was the previous day swing high. So there was like an internal liquidity sweep, and I wanted to see get this tagged in, like to pretty much take them out. So we had accumulation, we had the manipulation on the downside, we had this 1 minute inversion at 719. We took it around here on this like big engulfing candle, and we were trying to see if we could catch it up to the 794, which we did. We had a little pullback right here, right? It got back in, and boom, instantly TP was smashed. So that was trade number one. Trade number two that we did afterwards was the 644 level. That was a very key level that I told everyone, because from this day we had a gap fill on Wednesday night. We had this opening gap that I was telling everybody it was going to get filled, because usually when market leaves the gaps like this, it tends to fill them out right afterwards. So there was this key level right here at 644 that I was telling everybody that, hey, like when we go below this level, we're going to try to get the short in. So now when I go back down to the 1 minute, right, we have the 644. You guys could clearly see the 644 before the PO3 was also being respected, which gave me a confidence to take my longs first. So now that the PO3 was done, now 794 was done, I was looking at this big engulfing candle that came in. I call it the Diddy candle, you know what I'm saying? So I had where I marked it out, and I want to see if it was an early entry for people to take in this trade. And I told everybody 707 is a good entry for early longs if somebody wanted to take it. And I was targeting this low. If we broke the 644 level again, I was trying to get this level to get all the way down to what is it, 25,450. I was telling everybody 25,450, and we could take every person out on each of these liquidities up here, here, all these liquidities that are resting. We could get all those taken out. So when we saw this inversion, I was looking for this short, so a potential short below 707, or the official short below 644, which is the one I was waiting for. And this was about like a 40-point stop. So we were waiting for this level to come, break, and then we would take this trade. So we're waiting for this play to happen. So we're gonna fast forward it. Of course, you guys see it broke out, and then look, it broke out here, right? So this is when you want to take a short. You want to take a short in, right? So take the sell, the stop loss at the high, and TP to the gap. And now you just let it play out, and then the rest should just play out because it's just a gap fill that just needs to get taken out. Like we had a little pullback, right? We had a little pump back, and then instantly rejected back down. And there you go. That was a trade that we needed, and it executed perfectly off of our levels. It respected it here, and then it disrespected, right? Remember what I tell everybody. The key thing is to see, does a candle actually close below it? We didn't get a closure here. We didn't get a closure here, but we got the closure here. So you take the trade right on the next candlestick right here, and boom, that's it.